Snowy here with another Rust video. I know it's been a while. I apologize if my voice is a little bit off. Been coughing a bunch, but here we go. I have these 4 solar panels, forget the rest. Northeast, north by northeast, north and northwest. So the test here, I waited for nightfall, is to run each of these for a full day connected to its own independent large battery. So the battery is at 200. They should all be at 200 because they were completely fresh batteries. And I'm doing this on a live server. I want to get an accurate feedback here. But the logic, reasoning, rationale, whatever you want to put it as, for this experiment is I just had to do this on my car base. The 2 batteries facing due north give you plenty of power, but adding one facing northwest and another one facing northeast means this one turns on earlier in the day, turns off earlier. This one turns on later, but then runs later. And so I'm wondering if there'll be any difference between the panels. If you, like, in the overall charge of the batteries is actually what I'm after, sorry. So, we're gonna hook these up at nighttime so that, you know, we all get the proper full day length. And then check on them again in the morning, or the next nighttime. And by the way, did you know you could put signs on the ground? That's a new one for me. Also, you may have noticed a new car garage design because you can't make an ultra tiny car garage. They're impossible to move in. In any case, what am I doing? I should have hooked that up sooner. Whatever. Alright, so as I said, this is the beginning of the experiment. I'm not going to make you guys sit in the game day and just watch. And I don't care about the wiring because I'm disconnecting these things as soon as I'm done. But here's the setup, and I will let you guys know how it turns out. Alright, here we are. So this one's pumping 19. This one's 11. True north is 3, and this is going to be 0. Yeah. So, yeah, the northeast one definitely, it's almost full power, and the true north is barely even started. So this is what I was talking about. If you have 2 panels, maybe northeast, northwest is the better option, but I'm not sure if they give you, like, I'm sure this one's going to give you full power to be identical power to this one, but the northwest one, I'm not so sure. That might be too far. And now that I'm thinking about it, instead of a north by northeast, I should have done a north by northwest. Damn it. Whatever the case is, we'll run this one and see what it comes out to. But yeah, yes, I'm on a live server, and yes, that was my teammate shooting at cargo heli. Okay. Anyway, I will be back with more data. So already, let's see. So northeast is the most east facing. It's at 310 capacity. Northeast is 248. North is 209. So keep in mind these things start at 200. So north has barely done anything. And has this one moved at all? Oh yeah, no, not at all. So another thing randomly, when you're trying to do electrical, if you're standing on a sleeping bag or on a car lift, you can't do anything electrical for some dumb reason. There was a weird minute where standing on a sleeping bag didn't seem to affect it anymore, but then they just broke it. So what do we got? That one's 20. This one's still not 20. So, alright, check them back later. So, kind of getting close to midday. I mean, it's hard to tell for sure. And we're still not at 20 output on the true north. We're only at 12 on the northwest. These two are, yeah, they're both putting out 20 now. So this is why I wanted to run this experiment. While two panels facing north are going to give you all the power they're going to give you, having one towards the east is going to start that power input earlier. So most of you guys have experienced this. You're running some setup, you've got lights and everything or whatever on a small battery, and every morning you run out of juice before the solar panels can kick back on and keep the battery going. So if two batteries, is it better to twist them a little bit off of true north? Better to twist them a lot off of true north? Four batteries, I'm pretty confident that you're going to be looking for something like what I've got with the car garage, where I've got two true north and then one each twisted. And again, this is the one that concerns me. It might be too far west to get as much power as the others. But what are we looking at? There is a airlock, but not that concerned. So northeast 461, 383, 303. Oh, damn it. And 245. So again, where we would expect. By the way, with the car garage, I don't even like the airlock here because I can't park the long vehicles next to it. If you do, you can't get around. So, I'm thinking next time, maybe the airlock's on this wall. But, or that wall, doesn't matter to me. But yeah, again, having room all the way around your cars definitely makes the base navigable. Without that room, these things suck. Granted, the cars suck anyway, so... Anyway. Approaching midday still, but we're damn near. And look at this. Still not quite full output. I am definitely doing at least one of my panels more to the east. Like I said, the west one, it'll extend the charging later into the day, but I don't know if that's as important. You want early charge and then all the charge you can get, whereas, like I said, this one might be far enough to where it doesn't actually run as long as the others do. That's the one like I said, I really want to check that one, but this one plus this is maybe right there enough, because this started so much earlier. Like, it's crazy. This is way ahead, and is this thing still not there? Which is also kind of amazing, because if I look at due north, it's due overhead. Now, I know, in Rust, the sun... I still don't know for sure if what we're looking at is actually the sun, as far as, you know, in the game. Or just some crappy representation like it used to be forever. Still, one of my favorite videos is the "Where the fuck is the sun" video for Rust, because it was clearly not there. But in any case, yeah, this is a little surprising, because its sun is basically straight ahead. I'm not sure how this isn't registering full 20, whereas this one's been at 20 for a minute. Oh wait, what? 19? Oh, that's interesting. These are all at 19. Solar panels last wipe were putting out 25, now they're putting out 19. That is super weird. Oh, look. And the one that's off center is putting out 20. Because, of course, Rust. Alright, well, now at least everybody's up and running. So, yeah, let's see. $575, $495. So those are pretty close. Less than 100 off. 408, less than 100 off. 350. So between the latest start and the earliest start, we've got a bit over 100. 350, yeah, 125 power. That's not that dramatic. So maybe I'm actually wrong about this. Well, I don't know if I was right or not. It's a hypothesis, so it doesn't matter. Alright, we are well past midday. Hey, the south or the northwest one's getting low. Oh, that one's out, and yep, out. Interesting. So yeah, this one's still going quite strong. Not too surprising, given how late in the day it started. But I'm a little curious where we're at. So now that one's got a chance to catch up. $6.47. What? 567 and it's done? That's 667, 605. Now I'm confused. This one, northeast, is at least on par with the northwest one, but this one doesn't even have as much, and it's less of an angle. What? And the due north one? Damn sleeping bags. Now I'm really confused. I thought I was coming up with an easy question, and it turns out that maybe northwest is just the wind sauce. Look at this. It's still charging. Okay, I'll be back at when this thing actually shuts all the way down. So, what I thought was going to be a test in panel direction, this one being northwest, maybe not running to full capacity, looks like it did. Capacity's at 670 for the northwest facing solar panel. Meanwhile, our north solar panel reached a total of 567, which is 100 less power, 100 less minutes, I guess. The northeast, 605, and the northeast was 667. So northeast, northwest, they're so close, I'm not going to worry about that. But it's fascinating to me that the two northernmost facing panels got the least charge, and the northmost got the least by far. Like, this thing's a full 100 rust watt minutes less than the other two. That's interesting. So maybe we still haven't exactly left the era of where the fuck is the sun. Supposedly it's at least to the north now, but it looks to me like facing your panels northeast and northwest are actually the best way to do it, which is very confusing. In any case, I'm not going to explore this anymore in this video, maybe in another one.